Hey everyone! Before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe and like button below so we can do the impossible together. Now, let's get into it. I was 15, living in Black Forest, Colorado in the late 70s. It was summertime. One day, I was about a mile from my cabin, just exploring the woods. I saw something about 50 feet away that looked like a group of raccoons crawling along the ground, until they gathered in a tight group and sat up like people do, facing away from me. And then, one of them reached out, leaned on its left arm, and turned to look at me directly. That's when I saw a tiny human brown arm and a face looking at me. They were using raccoon skins as clothing, coverings. The face looked native and was a female with black hair, brown skin, and black eyes. I would estimate their height standing at about 18 inches. When that one locked eyes with me, I just froze. We stared at each other for a good few seconds. That was enough for me, and I bolted. I ran like hell all the way back to my place. I know what I saw. I just don't know who or what they are, but sure as shit I saw them. That forest had things going on in it I witnessed, and so did others. Things that changed your mind about what you were told about the world. And here's another strange experience. 2 years ago, I moved from an apartment to a house. I don't have a garden, but I have pots with flowers in the yard. Among the pots, I created a fairy tower-like display. One day, while watering the plants, I saw a piece of cloth on the floor next to one of my pots. When I picked it up, I noticed it was 3 pieces of tulle, assembled with 2 knots, forming a shawl-like piece of clothing for a person about 1 foot tall. Then I noticed 3 long and thin finger marks impressed with dirt on the wall above where I found the tulle. The fingers were of a creature about 1 foot tall. I knew then that the tulle belonged to a fairy who left it for me as a gift. Around that time, a knife and 2 teaspoons had disappeared from my flatware. I put 2 and 2 together and realized that the fairies had taken them. So, what do you think? Are there tiny beings among us? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more paranormal stories.